Hello?
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
All right. Should we get right into it?
Let's do it.
All right. So you guys have the Silver Stream live stream happening tomorrow.
That is correct. We're just piling up the bodies over here.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I was wondering like how it's gonna work if you guys are gonna be like socially distanced, or are you guys gonna be in the same place?
So basically, it's a little bit of a surprise for everyone. There's some mystique behind the whole vibe, but it will be the world premiere broadcast of our show that we played at the Worcester Palladium last year. It was a really cool experience because that's the same venue that I started the band at, like almost 20 years ago. So to come back and have it be a sold out show, hometown show around like Thanksgiving time, it was a really cool experience. So it's going to be that and juxtaposed to a little Zoom sort of chat with the band and horror icon Bill Moseley, who's been one of my favorite actors for as long as I can remember. The constant collaborator with Rob Zombie. He's been in all of Rob's iconic films, and it's sort of the perfect match made in hell.
Yeah, it's a good pick definitely for your whole spooky vibe you guys got going on.
Thank you.
I was also gonna say, yeah, you guys have a lot of cool merch available for like the bundles and whatnot. I saw there was like earrings and you guys had lighters and flasks. Like there's a whole page full, which is also really cool.
Thank you. Yeah, we tried to sort of harness the vibe of what to bring to a concert when concerts existed. Lighters, you kind of put them to the sky during the old acoustic ballad, and flasks are good for really any time, especially around the holidays.
Yeah, so I guess this is also to promote the new live album coming out. I heard They Kill Live. And I was wondering, like, is it going to be the same songs then?
Yes, it's the record is the same, was recorded the same show that the live stream is being broadcast from. So it's kind of a celebration of the album in visual form.
Cool. So speaking of live albums, I know a couple years ago you guys did your Undead and Unplugged EP, which was recorded in the Stanley Hotel. So I gotta ask, did anything spooky happen, you guys, while you guys were there?
Um, I couldn't find my favorite pair of socks, which
Ooh.
is weird, and I don't know. I have a feeling there was some paranormal activity at play during that, because I have those socks with me every day, and then out of nowhere, gone. So some ghost is probably floating around with my favorite Nike socks.
Yeah.
Other
Uh,
than that, it was pretty conservative weekend.
okay. I mean, is that disappointing?
A little bit because they were my favorite socks.
Oh yeah.
I know, I know. Yeah, no, no. I prefer real life or fictional serial killers. I'm not so much for the ghost stuff. Although
Okay.
The Shining is one, obviously there's a supernatural element involved in that one. And I do love that film and book.
So yeah, speaking of spooky, of course it's Halloween weekend as well. Do you guys have any plans?
Other than doing the live stream,
Yeah, because there's 2 days of the live stream.
yeah,
That'll
it's
keep
a
you busy.
lot of
Yeah.
it'll keep me busy. I'm attending a drive-in sort of horror film fest tonight. Uh, Joe Bob Briggs, who's been a horror hero of mine for a long time. I grew up watching his show back on like TNT back in the early 2000s, late 90s. He's hosting something in LA tonight, so I'm going to go and check that out.
Nice. Do you know what they're playing?
I don't know. I think it's kind
Oh,
of a surprise, but he will be there in attendance.
nice. Do you usually have like a go-to movie for Halloween?
Uh, every Halloween, as far as the October month is concerned, I always try to make sure to get in a full viewing of the Halloween franchise, skipping Resurrection, of course.
What do you think's the scariest movie you've ever seen?
Uh, when I was a kid, Halloween and Scream and Friday the 13th, those movies really scared me. Um, but I would say one of the movies that really sort of disturbed me the most is a lesser known film called When a Stranger Calls Back,
Oh,
which is a 1993 straight to Showtime made for TV movie. That's really terrifying. It's actually a sequel to When a Stranger Calls from 1979. But I found the sequel to be quite disturbing, and I highly recommend checking it out.
yeah, I might have to check that one out. What do you think's the best Halloween costume you've ever dressed up as?
Best Halloween costume. One year I dressed in all like kind of reddish pink, and I strapped a shoe to my head, like to the top of my head, and I when people asked what I was, I just said gum. It
That's
was pretty
good.
good. It was pretty good.
All right, and my last question is, what's next for you?
I'm sorry, what?
What's next for you? Like, what do you have
Uh,
planned next?
what's next? Other than the live stream, I think we're just going to be, continuing to work on our new album and hopefully, we record some great stuff and use the pandemic time to articulate our horror metal.
Awesome. Well, that's all I got. I won't take too much of your time.
Oh,
Thanks
no
for chatting
problem.
with me.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, and
Yeah,
I hope you enjoyed the live stream.
yeah, I will.
Take care.
All right, you too. Thanks.